I love you, but get out. I'll call y'all in a little bit. I'll call y'all on the phone. I know y'all miss me. Hey, hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Hey y'all. Hey guys. Woo! Y'all. I hope y'all are having a good day. We're gonna get into some things. Hey. We gonna get into some things. So I do have a few things that we are going to speak on. For the first thing, all of my New Year's readings, um, all of my New Year reading people that have girl, what Shayla? Oh my gosh, girl. Oh my god, girl. Yeah, we gotta talk. But anyway, all my New Year's readings. Um, I need you guys to, if you missed your reading, if you logged into Zoom and Zoom was acting up, you need to click the link again and reschedule, okay? Because Zoom was giving us a hard time, but we are on Zoom and we are good to go. I have been doing Zoom. Some of you guys that are coming on Zoom, you may see me like this. Um, you may not, but if you are new, just know that I don't normally be laid over like this, child. But whew, your girl is struggling, okay? So anyway, um, past that, we have a full moon in eclipse coming up, y'all. This moon is so powerful for manifestations, but it is big on us letting a lot of our toxic traits and ways go. And it's gonna be very, very important. Um, yeah, I will start doing Zoom readings again when I come back. No, not to my email. It should be a link that you should have received if you have not got your reading. Now for the people that didn't receive the link, y'all already got y'all video. Y'all must have just deleted it because I sent everybody on the list and I know I double checked. I didn't miss anybody. So if you did not do the get the link, then you need to check your phone for your video because I've sent it. But anyway, so past that, this full moon eclipse is going to be so big and it's very important, and it's about us releasing our toxic ways and our toxic energy. And I want you guys to participate if you can, because you need to think of at least 3 things you need to release. It is very important that we're doing this during the retrograde, because this retrograde in Gemini is all about releasing toxic traits, toxic ways, thinking of things that we need to change. That is so important. I want you guys to remember that importance and really put forth the effort to release some of your ways. That is so, so important. Um, so I wanted to come and try it. Shayla, it is a live Zoom. So you'll be talking to me live. It will not be pre-recorded. So the link that I sent you to schedule is live. So you'll be able to talk to me and we can talk about you making this move. Hey. So yeah. It is 3 things that you want to release. Patreon readings are not done. I was doing because Patreon, because if you're a part of Patreon, it was going to be free, right? And Patreon people, I don't know if I told you guys to send it to the inbox on Patreon or to the email. So I got some on the email and I got some in the Patreon inbox. So y'all be patient with me because I just tried to wipe out most of my email readings today. I started with about 200. I'm down to 30. So I've been working all day. My last 30 email readings will be done tomorrow because I have a new batch coming in on Monday and I'll start working on those Wednesday. So if you forgot to do it, yes, you can still do it. Please put in the subject line Patreon free reading because I have all of you guys in a folder to make sure that I am checking you all off. Hey, Cynthia. So yeah, I have a folder to make sure I'm checking all of my Patreon people off that they got their reading so that I don't mistakenly give you two. Okay. So anyway, Liv, I emailed you back today. You check your email. You definitely got an email. Less than 2 hours ago. Yeah, you can email me your Patreon reading things. Girl, I'm trying to. Girl, I'm trying to. I'm trying to get some rest in. Cali Baby Breezy, I will, Wendy, please go click the link. If you don't have it, reschedule for me, please. But Cali Baby Breezy, I am not doing over the phone readings right now. I won't be doing it until once I come back from my fake maternity leave. And y'all know I call it fake because I still be over here like working and stuff. But I have a fake maternity leave right now, so that's what I'm doing. We definitely finna get messy though, cause I definitely got a couple of things to talk to y'all about. So I haven't been keeping up with any drama with Asian Doll. If you didn't get the link, please send me an email. I'll double check to make sure you're still on my list for email. I mean, not for email, but for Zoom readings. If you are on my New Year's list, then I will send you the link for Zoom. But if you are not, that means I already sent it off and I'm not gonna send it or redo the email or redo the readings because y'all, I recorded all of these readings and sent them off. You get what I'm saying? I recorded your readings and sent them off. There are people that have readings that have Androids where I sent you a. So be sure, check your text messages and make sure I have not sent you a video and make sure I have not sent you um um a link to Vimeo or a video. If it was canceled or missed, you can go ahead and reschedule because a lot of people were having not email readings. No, if the Zoom was canceled or missed, a lot of people was having problems with Zoom. So I'm not giving people a hard time with that because Zoom was cutting up. Some people didn't know how to work Zoom. So and if you're not familiar with Zoom, please work on figuring it out before you talk to me. That's important, okay? So I told y'all about the full moon and eclipse. It's all about releasing. It's good because we're in this retrograde, and this retrograde is about releasing. Thank you, Taraya. Thank you for rescheduling. You're welcome. Um, But yeah, it's all about releasing. This retrograde is all about releasing. We're coming into a new cycle, so it's very, very important to make sure that you are on track with what the universe is bringing into you. Um, and you're really getting your new spiritual soul side in alignment with what is to come for you. Okay, so that's for one. Okay, if you order a prosperity kit, y'all know that I do those 24 to 48 hours after they are ordered. So depending on when you ordered it count 48 hours from there, and that's when it was done. Y'all know I got to get them out because those come in a lot, especially from a lot of different people. So I have to move fast with those. I can't take my time for special events with those because I don't want to get behind at all, and I can't afford to get behind right now, y'all. I'm too big to be trying to get behind on anything. So I am going to actually do a reading on Young Thug and Gunna, okay? But I want to say this. Thug's case feel way more heavier than Gunna. Okay, Wendy, that's cool. Thug's case feels way more heavier. Let me know y'all can hear me in the YouTube world too. But Thug's case seems way more heavier than Gunna's does. Um, I know I just covered my camera. I had to switch y'all around. Okay. So, it seems really, really, really heavy, right? Young Thug seems very heavy. I'm not sure why, but I feel like it's way more heavier than Gunna's. Um, hold on. Yeah, I can still do your petitions even if you're on your cycle. It has to do with me. I'm the one doing the work. So you just send your intentions in and I'll take care of you. But I don't see Gunna foresee him, and this is intuitively. I do not foresee Gunna having as much trouble as Young Thug. I feel as if uh Young Thug is the one that they want the most, but YouTube will act up. YouTube is acting. I mean, not YouTube, but Instagram. Come on, Instagram. Instagram is pausing. Instagram was pausing. Let me know y'all can hear me, Instagram. Because y'all was pausing because it is storming over here. Hey. Hey. Okay, y'all can hear me? Okay, good. Cause it's storming real bad here right now, so my Wi-Fi is acting crazy. But anyway, so all jokes aside, all honesty, I do feel as if Gunna will be a little bit lessened. I did see you guys send me the thing about Casanova. I have to go back and watch my actual YouTube on Casanova because I can't remember what my predictions is. I do have pregnancy brain, but thank you all, okay, for sending it to me. I appreciate it. I just don't remember what I said. So, give me a while to watch it so that I can come back and tell you if I was right or if I was wrong because y'all know I don't post confirmations until I go back and review my work. But I'm definitely praying for both families, for Gunna and for Thug, because I love them both. Both have good energy. Both are genuinely good men, and I hate to see them wrapped up in something because they both have good energy for real, for real. Gunna is like a whole light body, right? And I love him. I love Gunna. He is a light body. Oh, we gonna get to Danny Lee. You already know. Okay. And yes, Erica, hey girl. I did see that little kid died. I don't really know much about him, so I will read up on him and then I may do a reading on him. But I think that his was more medical or something like that. You know, it's just an unfortunate situation. It's the retrograde. Things are coming back to back. One thing about the retrograde too is it can bring up old cases. Um, it can bring up old cases. It could definitely bring up, charges if you weren't facing them, but the police had suspicions about you. So you just gotta be real careful in the retrogrades. Um, it can bring up a lot of old stuff. So I'm praying for all of them. Rest in peace to the young man that passed. Um, he passed from liver failure. That's what I thought. Okay. So the Kalon dude from Superfly, we knew he was guilty. I believe I talked about that on a live a long time ago when Kalani first came out with it. But I did feel as if Kalani had dealings with him, but she still felt the way about him. I don't know if y'all remember us talking about that, but I did say that. So yes, everything's gonna be on Patreon. Some will be exclusively for Patreon. Okay. Um, I want to take a minute to talk about Kevin Samuels. Okay. I do. First of all, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I give his spirit the utmost respect. I give his career and the things that he did the utmost respect. We do not like the things that he may have said or he may have conveyed. It is it is all about delivery. I tell people that all the time. What you say is all about how you deliver it, right? And sometimes his delivery was not the best. Okay? But I'm going to tell you, if y'all go back and watch that reading, I told him you need to change your content because there are spirits that are angry with you. Okay? I said that in his reading. A lot of people do not believe in spirituality, or they do not believe in that a spirit can choose to come and get you if you are not acting or portraying or using your God-given talent as they would want you to. When God gives you a platform, when the spirits bless you with a platform, you have got to be careful. Hey, babe. You have got to be careful. I have seen spiritualists, I have seen regular people, pastors, people that are supposed to be walking in God's way, God's light, celebrate this man's death. You have to be careful what you are celebrating. Because as my grandma has always said, the same thing that make you laugh can make you cry. His delivery was not good, but he was not a bad man. He wasn't a bad man. He was a good man and he was trying to do the right thing. His delivery was not great. It was downright degradeful, but it gave him that wow factor. Yes, shock value, right? Because people were, wow, he really said this, right? But at the end of the day, though, he was still a human being. And do I feel he was that way in his everyday life? No, but I feel like he said things to give you that wow. Just like a lot of readers that be reading that I be telling y'all is telling y'all stuff to fictionalize shit. You can't, some things are basically black and white. Everything is not crazy. Some shit is just regular shit. You get what I'm saying? So I wish him the best transition. I do not feel he was ready to go. Hey, baby. But I wish him the best transition. I'm sorry to see him go. I do not like to see people pass, especially when it is not their time. But you have to take your spiritual warnings. So when a spiritualist warns you, you have to listen. You have to listen. I did see that drugs was involved. I did not feel that he was poisoned. I feel like he took some type of substance to get him high, and also he took some type of substance to be able to perform. And then I also read that his drink of choice was always Red Bull. So you know you cannot mix the three, okay? Because all three mess with your heart. And he thought that he took it in a timely manner where it was kind of separated, but he did not, and he overdid it. And this was not his first time doing it. um this was not his first time doing it, but this time it caught up with him, okay? Because I was getting that he was very tired this particular day, and he had had a long day, and he was overextending himself. And then he tried to do all of that in one. Okay, I did see some addiction in his reading when I read on it, because I do read on things when I'm by myself. So I did see some addictions here that may not be addressed later, but I did see them. Okay, so like I said, God bless the man. God bless the people that have these opinions about him, but you should not celebrate anybody's death. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like you should. Everybody is human, and yeah, you can't be doing that. So that's that for Kevin Samuels. We gonna get on Danny Lee, cause now you know I got something to say. Didn't I tell y'all she was gonna be best sleeping with him after he did all that on live? Didn't I tell y'all? Everybody say, I don't know, Bree. She gonna really be done with him. She gonna, I don't know, Bree. I told y'all that Miss Girl was gonna spin the block. Now, she done went and did this interview. And this man done came, okay, and said, you was over here doing a booty with him before he beat your brother up. Now, girl, if you don't need prayer, I don't know who need prayer. Because you need some prayer. Because what did I tell y'all? She was lying about the situation. He humbly tried to put her out. She turned it into something where he had to call the police. He had to go lie. Because you know you got them little ones that play crazy. Now, see, you know you got some women like me where you can go live and you can play crazy all you want to. And you call the police. Okay, you got a girl like me out here that you can call the police. You can go live, and I'ma still beat your ass on live till the police get there, and probably beat your ass when the police get there. But hey, and I will say this. Let me issue a disclaimer. That's the old me. But you bring me out on the right day, you might still get it. Okay, so she tried to play crazy. Okay, she played crazy and he pulled her card. Okay, baby, cause now when he went live, what I came and told y'all couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. Cause I would have beat the snot out of him. Okay? On live. Oh, you gonna press charges on me? They gonna have proof. They gonna see that I did it. Cause I'm gonna do it on live. Okay? I'm gonna do it on for all millions of your fans to see me whooping that ass. Everybody gonna put me on the shade room whooping that ass. So you will know. I told y'all. I'd have beat him to sleep. Okay? My own cousin said, yeah, it couldn't have been you. Nope, couldn't have been me. Cause I'd have got you, baby. And you wouldn't have came back told folks we was doing it to London. Because, baby, when I go out, I'm going out with a bang, okay? That them is facts. If we breaking up, you best believe I'm going with a bang, okay? Everybody gonna know about it, okay? They gonna hear them slaps around the world. Because he was playing too much. And calling me a side chick, and you gonna turn around and sleep with him. The girl needs prayer. Okay? My sister talking about be well when Sequoia come out, cause baby, that's the whole different beast, baby. That's a whole different girl, okay? Now when Sequita come out, baby, that's a whole different girl. You might as well go ahead and let me be, okay? You might as well let me be, baby, cause who? Oh, you leaving? You can leave if you want to, but when you start talking reckless, call your mama them, cause I'm finna get you. Okay, call your mama them, cause I'm about to get you. Okay, so pray for that girl. Okay, we got to pray for that girl because no ma'am, no ma'am. Yes, he definitely would have got stumped. Okay, they would. Okay. She played crazy and he pulled the card. And then she got charges pressed against her. He couldn't have touched me with somebody else's penis. Okay? I wouldn't have gave him nothing with nobody else's vagina. So I need her to get it together. I'm not surprised. A lot of things that she said in the interview were dishonest. I'll talk about it. I'll tell you about the intentions, Judith, in a little bit. I didn't feel really good about the interview. I wish that I watched it thoroughly, but it was like my face was like the whole time. Um so I definitely feel like she needs to really get over this. I don't feel like she is getting over it. I don't feel like she's over him. And I feel like even though he apologizes and to the public, he doesn't apologize to her. And she made an excuse saying that's just how he is. No, a grown man is going to be accountable. Okay? And if he's not, like, be accountable. Period. Okay, period. My sister give you the game. If I tell you to leave or you breaking up with me and I say, okay, go ahead. That's cool. That's your past to go. But when you get to getting on Facebook, Instagram, playing with me, or you get to acting like you doing this back and forth thing with me where you with me one day and the next day you ain't with me, I'ma tear you up. Cause why is you playing with me? He play with her because he know he can play with her because you always got that one girl, okay, that's with all the smoke, okay, that done been fighting all her brothers and her boy cousins her whole life, and she with it. And everybody be like, oh, a woman cannot beat a man. Baby, please. And that's all I say. A woman can beat a man because we most strategic when we are upset. If you're not fighting angrily, okay, you always got that one girl. Okay, that's all I got to say. I need her to do better. She needs to move on with her life. Do I feel like she's gonna move on? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel like it's going to take her a while. She enjoys the sex. She enjoys the toxic behaviors. She enjoys it. She enjoys it. So that's what I say about her. But the interview, I didn't feel like her apology was sincere. I felt like she did that so that she could start back marketing her music. Um, and I do not feel that he was lying when he said that she was stalking the baby mama. And she gives me that stalkerish energy. I felt like she was giving that stalkerish energy. So anyway, and he's very blunt, but again, it's his delivery. It's his delivery. I am gonna do a reading on the young lady that was accused of killing her stepdaughter. Jariah was the little baby's name. Um, Gabrielle, I don't know if you've been watching me, but when I originally did the reading, I talked about her doing magic on him, and it actually came out after I did the reading. Was it like a year or so after I did the reading, y'all? I can't even remember, but yes, it was true about her doing the magic. So I did have a reading that I did on them, and I talked about her doing magic, and it ended up coming out once Mimi like put everything on the forefront. But I had already spoke about it maybe a year before it ever came out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so I'm going to um let me see what's your name, baby. The Patricia Rosa. I did a reading on Pop Smoke, and I talked about how the friend Mike was a part of the setup. I did that when Pop originally died. So yes, that I did see. I have already read on it before it actually came out. It came out a year later. The same way with the baby. I did all of that around the same time. So yes, that is true. I did do that reading. Um so I I'm trying to think. Okay, so I'm doing a reading on the Jariah baby, that little girl. I'm gonna do the reading on her. I will tell you that I do not feel like the young lady did anything to the baby, but I will be talking about it. I will be talking about it. But yes, I did that Pop Smoke reading. Do y'all remember that Pop Smoke reading? I did that when Pop Smoke first died, and I talked about the friend being a part of the setup. I definitely did. I talked about him being a part of the setup. I don't know if he got murdered, but I definitely talked about him being a part of the setup. If you've been watching me, then you know I didn't. Um, I did it when Pop first died, and a lot of people was like, "That's his brother." Like I got a lot of bad backlash about it, girl. So listen, I have not been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now y'all know that is my show, but y'all, I have not been watching it because I be going to sleep. Yes, Pop gave me specific instructions on who to talk to. I had a couple of people reach out on behalf of his family, and I got the messages that I needed to get across. Um, but I got a lot of backlash behind it. Hey, Dr. Tanya, girl, I emailed you back. I didn't know you was on here, but hey, girl, I emailed you back. Thank you so much for my gifts. And to um, everybody, I wanted to tell you guys thank you for my baby shower gifts. I have so much stuff, and I appreciate you guys so much. I love y'all so much. I love you too, Dr. Tanya. But yes, I love you guys so much. um but yeah, I will definitely be doing those readings. um I'm going to do a reading on the Amy and Mozzie situation that has happened. um I like Amy. I do. I do like Amy, and if you guys are not familiar, I'm talking about Amy Luciani and Mozzie. I don't forgot what Mozzie called himself. I think it's Mozzie Bag or something like that. But I love Mozzie too. Mozzie has a good homegrown spirit, right? But I really like Amy as a woman. She really give me grown woman tease. Now, their back and forth, I watched it today. He is more hurt than Amy. Okay? He's more hurt than Amy. She is coming from a place of anger. So I'm gonna speak on that. And I will be starting a lot of these readings tonight. And I'll be recording them, and then I will be putting them up on YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon. Okay, so I'll be talking about that tonight. Um, and then who was somebody else that I seen? Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Amber Heard is a piece of shit, and that's my take on them. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Amber Heard is a piece of shit, and I don't like her. She's mean. She's callous. She's cold. She's cruel. She is a piece of shit. And I don't like her. I don't like her. She is a stone cold bitch. If you look up the Wicked Witch of the West, her picture is beside it. She is rude, cruel, and nasty. Girl, she ain't spoiled. That bitch is crazy. And I ain't even gonna be able to monetize this on YouTube because she got me calling her a bitch and a piece of shit. Cause that's what she is. I can't even stomach to listen to her talk because she don't do nothing but lie. She is a actress to the T. And don't you believe shit that come out her mouth. She lies. She lies. With that picture that came out where she said Johnny Depp had just whooped her ass. Y'all, please tell me why I was over here like, cause baby, if you don't stop this shit, you don't cut this shit out, girl. If you don't cut this shit out, girl, it's with the sign and the smirk on your face. If you don't cut this shit out, girl, Johnny Depp will be okay, but he needs a lot of counseling and he needs to go to a Reiki healer. He really do. He's really mentally messed up. He's mentally very tore up. Yet, let me tell y'all something. It is the lies for me with Amber Heard. I am so over her. I'm over her. You guys have a lot of questions about Asian Doll. Y'all, I think that I did a reading on Asian. I can't remember. But Asian Doll is going through a lot of grief. Okay? And I'm trying to say this as nice as I can. She tries to fit in where she don't belong. It's gonna take her a while to find her niche, but she will find it in the next year or so. And she is just acting out. I don't want to get too much into her because her grief is heavy. Her grief is kind of like Lauren London's. It's heavy. It's a lot to take on, and I don't want to do that right now because your girl is with child. Okay, So, and y'all, I cry about everything. Y'all, I cry and get mad about everything. Okay? I am a trip right now. So, I won't get too much into that. But her grief is very heavy. So, I want you guys to be very mindful of that. I hate that people pick on her and that the public and the media picks on her. But she gonna come out of that in the next year or so. Um, who else was we gonna do? It was somebody else y'all said. Megan Thee Stallion. I'm so tired of that girl. I don't know what to do with myself. That girl makes me sick. Now let me tell you something. At first, I said I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna watch this interview. I'm gonna watch it. I ain't gonna be biased. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go against my own intuition and watch it. The girl is a fool, okay? The girl is a fool and she needs some help. The energy that I get from her is this. Tori put her through something and she gonna get them back. I feel like Tori like Kelsey more. I feel like Tori did like Megan, but he liked Kelsey more. I feel like Kelsey has more of a Oshun grace. She has that Yamaya feel to her. Kelsey, that girl. And you could be the famous one, the one that's in the spotlight, but she's the one that light the room up. You know you got them friends, and you always got one out the bunch that when she come in the room, it's set off, okay? Now, me amongst me and my friends, I don't care which one of us that is. It doesn't matter. But you don't have people that think like that. You got some people that they want to be in the limelight because they feel they is the star. Megan felt like she was the star. But Kelsey is that girl. And I remember seeing them being friends, and I felt like they wouldn't be friends long before all of this happened anyway, because Kelsey is her own person. She's her own person. But when she said she didn't sleep with Tory Lanez, I was done with her. I did try to watch it. It was very cringy. She lied a lot. She should have just told that she got mad because he was flirting with somebody else. She should have just told that she was upset because he was tending to the friend more than her, and she thought that they had grew this bond and it hurt her. She should have said those things. A lot of times people suppress their feelings instead of being real. It is okay to love a man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with loving a man and saying that you love a man, even if you was in the wrong about how you got him. Because sometimes you're not going to be right. But that's for you to deal with your karma, right? But it's okay to say that you love a man. You should not be embarrassed for loving or dating a man that you like. And that was my thing, to go back to Amy and Mozzie. With Amy, it was okay to say that you love this man, but how you went about it at the end, you were not being honest. You were being bitter. You were being bitter. Amy was being bitter, and she need real friends around her to say you being bitter. And I'll get more into that when I do the reading, because I'm not saying that you gotta let a man run over you, but you don't strip a man of everything he have, because you made the choice to put whatever in your name. You don't make the choice to strip a man of everything that he has. That's all I got to say about her. Women like that, when they come up, they forget who helped them get there. I will never forget that EJ helped me pave the way to become Brene Reeds. It was him that gave the advice that I should leave Verizon and become Brene Reeds. It was him that supported my dreams on my toughest days. You can never forget who was on that journey with you. You can't take that away from them. It's in my mind, whatever would happen between me and my husband, he would still have my full support because he supported me. And a lot of people lose sight of that. I'm never too successful to say that my husband put me on a path to help me become who I am. That's a fact. It doesn't matter how it goes. So I need her to humble herself, because the same way God give you things is the same way he take them away. And Mozzie makes her pass her. And you could tell that Mozzie is the type of man that did put a lot into her. And you have those type of men, because I know I've dealt with one. I'm married to one that will put a lot into my business and skim back on what he trying to do. And I got Mozzie when he said, now that we separated, I'm learning how to do things for myself, because it was always a we thing. But now I'm trying to figure out this me thing. And it is hurtful to a woman when you love a man, because you want that man to chase you, and sometimes you want a man to chase you. A woman like me, I wouldn't want a man to chase me. If you don't want me, you don't want me. You don't want me, you don't want me. You feel me? But I really hope that Amy really wake up, and I'm gonna pull the cards, but I just intuitively felt that she was coming from a better place. Megan's boyfriend Party, I did a reading on them. I think the relationship is good, but I think that if anything was to happen, it would be on Megan. I feel like she would sabotage it with her ways. Party is very much balanced. Um, I feel like it will be on her. Period. Period. If you don't want me, don't talk to me, baby. Go on, baby. You don't want me, that's fine. Go on about your business. But I ain't gonna take nothing that I've given you, and I ain't gonna throw it in your face. And I'm gonna keep helping you if I have to. I already did Thug at the beginning, y'all. So my last topic um is going to be Chris, Will, and Jada. Will Smith, I feel it was misplaced anger. I feel that he's been dealing with a lot. I feel like um I'm not gonna say that he overreacted, because you can't tell a man. I'm gonna say this live, yes. You can't tell a man how to react about his wife. But I will say that he didn't really think it through, right? So I want to be correct in what I say. Okay? Um I want to be correct in the things that I say, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm not caring of his feelings, but I feel like he needs to talk to somebody outside of his wife. I do not feel like she knows how to communicate in his love language, and I feel like it is driving him insane. And I love me some Jada, but I just don't feel like she can be right at times. Hi, Nash. I don't feel like she can be right at times, and I feel like she needs to go and learn how to communicate as a woman. He is not over. And that's crazy. She a Virgo and he a Libra, because yo, Virgos are my best friend. My grandma is a Virgo, and that is my safe space. Like, that is so crazy to me. Like, I get along with my grandma the best out of everybody I know. Besides my dad. My dad's an Aries. But I have fire in my chart, so I'm a lot like my dad. Right? But I just feel like as a wife, she needs to reevaluate a lot of the things that she did, because she cheated on him, y'all. And she cheated on him. Oh no, T Bills. I'm not scratching my booty. If I was, I would tell you. I'm actually rubbing my pregnancy pillow. But, it was cute though. That was a cute joke. If I scratch my booty though, you would know. But anyway, um she cheated on him, right? And a lot of times men do this too. So men, don't think y'all excluded because I'm talking about Jada. Okay, because I know y'all on here with your little big heads. Okay. A lot of times we try to put a time limit on people's healing when somebody cheats, right? A lot of times we try to, or people try to. But I'm going to tell you like this. You cannot put a time limit on a person's healing when you have broken their trust. You cannot put a time limit on a person when you have broken their trust. I have had these conversations with my husband. I have had these conversations with my friends. I know that they have an open marriage. However, I feel that they have rules, and I feel that she broke the rules. You cannot put a time limit on that healing. The red table talk was a bad move. That is not something that should be discussed publicly. There have been plenty of times that I have wanted to come and convey to you guys what goes on me and EJ at times, but some things are not made the public, because when you open the door for so many opinions, you make a man insecure. He may not have told people around him what happened with Jada in August. So you publicize it. Now you opening the door for everybody to tell you what they would do in their marriage. But they can't tell you if they ain't been in that situation. That is something that I tell EJ all the time. How can a person give you advice on a marriage or a marital issue if they have never been in that situation? You cannot take advice from people. People do not know the woes of your marriage. So her first mistake was getting on Red Table Talk, admitting that she have stepped out on her husband. It is harder for men to get over cheating, not because they don't think that they don't do any wrong, right? But because they feel like a woman cheating is deeper. Men don't understand that some women cheat just for sex like they do. But they feel like if we cheat, we're cheating for love. And it hurts them more. That's really it. And honestly, some women do cheat for love, but then you have some women that can, I just want to fuck. And I'm upset with my man right now. And you looking real tantalizing. And I'ma fuck you. And sometimes things end up being a mess after you go out and make that sudden or impulsive decision, because sometimes us as women can be very impulsive, especially when we are made to feel like um we are not adequate enough for our man. We'll go do some shit, you know what I'm saying, in secret. So I just feel like women don't really get that about a man, but I feel like she put a time limit on how he should heal. She made him put on the front of that he was healed from what she did, and he was not. Then when people started to berate her and say bad things about her, I feel that she made him feel as if he did not protect her. And I felt like in that moment, he felt like he was going to take the opportunity to show her that he would protect her. She fucking with his psyche. She fucking with his psyche. Because people gonna say bad things about me if I cheated and you go tell somebody that I cheated. I expect people to say bad things about me because I'm a woman and a woman shouldn't be doing that, right? But what people don't understand is the table is equal. Women cheat, men cheat, everybody cheats. Everybody cheats, y'all. Everybody has been with a cheater or been a cheater in their relationship. Everybody cheats, okay? But it is how you overcome the cheating. It is how you overcome it. It is how you move around with it. Some people are strong enough to handle it. Some people are not. And I don't feel that he has the capacity to deal with it. I feel like if they dealt with it privately, I feel like then he would have been able once he had healed. But she put a time limit on his healing. One thing I've always respected about, my grandmother and my step grandfather is my step grandfather never put a time limit on my grandmother to forgive him for the things that he done to her. They had been married 30 years. My grandmother stepped out on my step grandfather and he never brought it up. He dealt with it like a man and they stayed married. You get what I'm saying? Older people had coof in the way that they did things. But now you have so many people get online and tell you what's toxic, what's bad, what's good, what a relationship should look like, when really real love is when trouble come, how you show up in your marriage or your relationship. That is real love. You don't get you worried about somebody fucking off on you is a style of attachment. You do not own their private parts. You do not own what they do. You don't own it. Real love, it shows up when shit hit the fan, because it's easy to love a motherfucker when they being faithful and doing everything right. And I'm not saying that you have to accept cheating if that's your breaking point. Everybody got a cutoff point. Everybody got a breaking point. But what I'm saying is you will give up on something that is so great because somebody did something sexual, but you would stay with somebody who would still beat or hurt you. It doesn't make sense. They glorify domestic violence, but they shun cheating. I would rather a motherfucker cheat on me every day than to beat my ass. You get what I'm saying? Marriage and love is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. You thinking these people that been married 30 years ain't stepped out on their marriage? They done stepped out. You cannot possess a person. You can love a person thoroughly and unconditionally. If your partner is somebody that you can't see yourself being without, You love your partner, you sit down and have a conversation with your partner and ask them, why did they do this? What can we do to make this better? Are you going to continue this behavior? Because if you're going to continue this behavior, I'm going to go. I never let a friend's opinion determine what I did in my marriage or my relationship with my husband. Period. There's nothing you could tell me. Because at the end of the day, what I felt for him and what I felt in that moment, it didn't matter what he did. And men feel the same way, but they can't help themselves because they go and they get advice from people and they listen to their homeboy think, oh, I ain't gonna put up with that boy. Shit, you crazy, boy. I ain't fucking with that. She won't fuck with another nigga, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Them be the same niggas that don't got nothing, ain't had shit, ain't gonna never have shit, and just want to get you back out here to be in shit that you ain't got no business being in. But see, you can't tell people nothing. So what I will say, you have your own breaking points. You have your own thoughts about what you should and should not do. She need to let Will heal. I don't feel like he meant to take that out on Chris, but I feel like it came that way. I feel like it came that way. And that's why it is important to release toxic behaviors. That's why it's important to not have misplaced anger. That's why it is important to speak on how you feel internally, because it builds up and it turns into something that it should not be. So that's how I feel about the Will and Jada's situation. Do I feel like Chris Rock would ever forgive? No. I feel like it took him back to his childhood when he was bullied. His feelings was genuinely hurt. So no, I don't feel like he will forgive. I've had a couple of people ask me about Alexis Ware. Alexis Ware is a case that is close to home. Okay? This case is very close to home. I did not and I will not read on this case just because of the closeness of this case. There is a particular individual that is involved kind of in this case that I don't have a good rapport with. And a friend of mine came and asked me what I felt. And I told them. And this young lady that I don't have a good rapport with went back and made a really big deal because I said what I said. Now, I will say this. I do feel that this young lady is deceased. When my friend called me and said, girl, this young lady is missing, my stomach did the craziest flip. And I had my That's So Raven moment where I just go off and I've been looking off. And I could see this baby in the car crying. And I will leave it at that. I do feel that this baby is deceased. I pray for her family. I pray for her children. And I hate to see this circus around her life be unfolded the way it is. But you know what? You have to be careful. And this is a lesson to every woman. Be careful of who you call your friends. Because some of the things that have been revealed about her from her own friends is pure disgusting. It's disgusting. Even her baby daddy. And I'm not talking about TJ, because he didn't really say much, right? He haven't said much about her character or the type of person she is. But the other baby daddy that came on there and told their business, how she was the side chicken, all this shit like this. Let me tell you something. You couldn't pay now one of my kids' daddies to say nothing about me to nobody. You ain't getting on YouTube and having no full-blown conversation with me and my children's father play that with you. You not gonna be a out-of-towner and come to town and keep talking about me and my children's father not see what is really going on with you. It's a circus. Everybody wanting to be famous. Everybody want to be heard. I pray that they find that baby. I really do. I pray for peace for her people that really love her. But I would not read on the case. Too dangerous. Too touchy. Too touchy. Too dangerous. Not for me to speak on. I had some family members come to me in my inbox after this girl that I don't have a good rapport with asked me to read. I told them no. I sent them to Isabel. You should go talk to Miss Mitten. She is a medium. That's who you need to talk to. Not me. I'm too close. I'm in town. And this is very touchy. But I hope they find her. And I pray for her people. And I send nothing but love and respect to this girl. I would never disrespect her. I would never disrespect her family. But I felt that instantly when I seen that she was missing from day one. So all these speculations of people saying they seen her or she's hiding because of this case. No. I feel that the young lady is deceased, okay? So, thank you for asking about it, but I will not read on it. Or what led up to it. But I definitely do feel that this baby is not with us no more. And I do not personally know her. I've never met her or anything. I just know people that know her. And yeah, it's a trip. And I would just leave it at that. It's a trip. As far as Apple Watch, I seen you guys asking me about that. And look, I'm supposed to be gone, y'all. Look, I gotta eat. I ain't even ate nothing. As far as Apple Watch, I still see her in the in-between. I won't get too much on Apple Watch neither. Y'all just pray for her. And I just leave it at that. DJ Mustard and his wife. DJ Mustard is a narcissist. He's a narcissist and he's mean and he may be cool with other people, but he is not a good husband. And that's that. He's a narcissist. And his wife is a good, patient woman. And he is a person that wants everything but what he have. And he is going to be a man that misses what he had. He is going to be a man that misses what he had when it's gone. He's a narcissist. You always got that one man that get a little money, get a little fame, and switch it up and forgets. He forget. So yeah, that's what I would say about DJ Mustard. But yeah, but as far as the ritual, the full moon solar eclipse ritual, release three things. At least three things that you want to change about yourself that you feel does not bring you up, make you good, or that is making you stagnant in your growth. Release three things. Then, because it is a solar eclipse, the portal is open. So this is the perfect time to manifest. You can manifest money. You can manifest love. You can manifest business growth. You can manifest um all around self-love, happiness. You can manifest these things. You write them in present tense when you are manifesting. I have this. I have this. Right? That's how you manifest when you send your manifestations in. When you say you are releasing something, you say, I release my bad attitude. I release my quick temper. That's how you're going to release things, right? So yes, you will be releasing all of those things, those three things, right? So that's how you'll do the ritual. Email reading slots are back open. Please do not send your questions in until Monday, because I'm finishing up my last batch right now and some of my Patreon people, okay? So send your questions in on Monday, because I'll be finished with my last batch and my Patreon people tomorrow, okay? The ritual is for tomorrow, the 15th and the 16th. So you need to have everything sent in by the 16th. I don't know why in the world I didn't put it on a newsletter, but I didn't. So yes, I am doing this ritual. Rituals intentions need to be in by the 16th by 10 p.m. because y'all know I start at 12. So 10 p.m. rituals need to be in by then, okay? On the 16th, which will be Monday night, 10 p.m. Uh, um, so that's for the eclipse solar moon. Y'all know the slots sell fast. I did do limited slots because I'm a big girl now. Okay, I ain't skinting no more. Okay, so I'm gonna need for y'all to get in where y'all fit in. If it's sold out or y'all come back and say it's sold out, I'm sorry. I'll catch y'all next solar eclipse. But the slots are limited, so make sure you get in where you fit in. Um, and then I got email. Okay, so email readings are open. Send your questions in on Monday. And then bring the love. Everybody had questions about this. So bring the love promotes self-love. It promotes um love with a partner. It promotes family love. You can do whatever you want to do with the brain of love. You just write your intentions out and you do brain of love. That sale is up to Friday of this week. So this coming Friday is when that sale will end. Is when that sale will end. And you guys can go ahead and get your slots for that, okay? I think that's everything, y'all. I got to eat, so I got to go. I ain't had nothing but bottles of water, a little pizza from last night, and that's it, okay? I ain't even had so much as a snack today because I have been working all day. And when I get into that mode, that tunnel vision mode, it's like, I don't be trying to do nothing else but get it done. So I'm glad that I could come and see y'all and talk to y'all. Um, I love you all very, very much. I will be talking to you guys very soon. Um, And yeah, I'll be putting out readings. See, that's my baby brain. I love you guys. Love and light. I look forward to talking to y'all and seeing y'all a little later. Have a good weekend. Later, y'all.